Which one? Probably not. I can't get across the table, buddy. Rockets versus Langley today. This is the 6-7 game. Winner will go on and play the 5th place team later today. In Kamloops. Really tight tournament. Not one team went 3-0, and every team had a win. Looks like we'll have Yannick's line out there. Yannick with Walker and Zane. Kyler and Cam on, or Kyler and Blake on D. Blake playing the left side. Looks like Walker's going to be in the middle here to start. Here we go. Walker wins the draw back to Kyler. Blake with it. Up the boards to Yannick. Just out of his reach. That'll go for an icing early on. Off the draw. Scrabbled. Yannick intercepts that. To the line. Just out. Zane Walker gets tied up. Blake with it now. Blake down the far wall. Cuts down below the net. Out to Kyler. Kyler shot. Scores! Off of Zane and in. Nice rush by Blake. Rockets out to an early 1-0 lead here. Looks like Zane will get that one. And Kyler and Blake. Good start for the Rockets here. Ben on the draw. Out there with Carter and Hudson. Eli over to Cam. Cam gets that, gets it out to Hudson. Ben picks that up to Carter. Or to 3-on-2. Carter shot wide. Hudson picks that up. Oh, scrambled. Ben on the. Langley moves it in. Cam defends that well. It's pinned up against the boards. Carter down low with it. Tries to get to Ben. To the line. Ben gets it out. Langley defending. Carter almost picks that. Eli with it. Goes cross ice. Just out of Cam's reach. Langley hits it in. It's onside. Cam, nice pass up to Carter off the bank. Carter by himself as the rest of the team gets a change. Carter with it. Carter dumps it deep. Evan on the forecheck. Puck played through the middle. Not enough for icing. Shot off the side of the net by Langley. Puck in front. June saw a nice play there. Knocked that away. Pull with it. Goes cross ice for Mason. He's got Emmett with him. Mason shot just wide. Emmett tries to go back to the point. That's intercepted. Mason, though, picks off the pass. Another shot. Rebound. Oh, through the crease. Emmett down low. Mason Cole. Langley gets it out. Puts it down the ice. That'll go for icing, though. Off the draw. Langley controls, but Blake holds the line. Zane on the forecheck. Zane hits it out front. Yannick with it. Shot. Save. Rebound. Good by Zane going to the net here. Oh, Yannick tries to hit Walker. He was wide open in front. Yannick still with it. Off the boards. Walker has it. Walker cuts to the middle. Shot. Save. Rebound. Just trickles wide. In front, Walker. Rebound again. Yannick with it. Shot. Oh, just wide again. Well, it's all over it here. Walker battling. Zane now. Langley gets it out. Pass Blake. Langley in. 2-on-1. Shot. Lincoln, nice save. Yannick picks that up. Chips it around his guy. Yannick gets in zone as the Rockets get a change here. Yannick gets it deep. Langley with it. Ben out there now. Langley up to Carter. Carter picks that pass. Tries to get to Ben. Puck played back by Ben. Over to Kyler. Kyler with it. Spins away from his defender, his man. Kyler up. Into the zone. Gets poke check there. Cam on it though. Over to Ben. The point. Ben with a shot. Goes just wide. Cam on it. Another shot. Knocks the stick out of the Langley player's hands. Langley chips it down the ice. Won't be enough for icing here. Eli with it. Plays it around for Ben. Takes a weird hop off the boards. Carter though picks that up. Eli with it. Up to Hudson. Hudson around one man. Doesn't get around the other though. Eli pitches that. Langley though chips it in. Parker out. Parker down low. Ben picks that up. Ben in. That's the middle. Drops for Carter. Carter shot. Save by the goalie. Down in the corner. Rockets by the corner with it. To the point. Langley's goalie covers and the Rockets get a change. 14:49 left, first period. Rockets up 1-0. Emmett on the draw. Shot from the point blocked, but gets down deep. Langley gets it down the ice. It's just enough for icing. As Gene saw his back pick that up. Oh, looks like it'll be center ice. Emmett on the draw. Picks it up. Mason with it. In just over the line. Puck played far side. Lucas can't hold it. Emmett cuts around his guy. Emmett's going to get a penalty here. There's no way he should be getting one. As he had the puck. A couple times now, Rockets have had the puck. But they'll be shorthanded here. Yannick and Zano. Some clock technical difficulties here. Some penalty 14-14 first period. Off the draw. Langley wins it out. Nice block by Kyler. Zane picks that up. Gets to the line, not out. Langley holds. Tried to play in front. Kyler picks that up. Puts it up the boards. Yannick picks that up in the middle. Yannick in over center. And it gets it deep. Zane goes for a change. Played up by Langley. Walker intercepts that. Hauled down. And that'll be a penalty on Langley for a trip. Be 4-on-4 here. Or no. I don't know why they're... Should have been a penalty on Langley. I don't know what the whistle was for. But still power play for Langley here. Off the draw. Puck one back by Langley. Langley cross ice. Cole on the forecheck. Langley gains his own. Langley again scores. As their defense gets tied up. One. Up the draw. Puck played up. Carter in. Puck June's at the point. Shot. Just wide. Off the end boards. Carter and Ben digging for it there. Ben down the corner. Parker at the point. Goes back down to Hudson. Hudson chips down to Ben. Ben within the corner. Ben 1-on-2. Langley takes the puck. June checks. Hudson holds the line. Down in the corner. Oh, nice shot by June. Nice save by the goalie. Langley fires it down. That'll be icing. Emmett's line out there now. Off the draw. Pushed back. Tyler with it. Tyler goes back to Blake. Blake gets it up the wall. Cole picks that up. Back to Blake. Blake back up the wall. Nobody there. Langley tries to go cross ice. Shot by Mason. The line, Tyler picks it up. Puts it over Cole. Cole in. Cole down low. Has Mason in the slot. Shoots, scores. Nice pass by Cole from down low. 2-1 Rockets. On the draw. Walker wins that back to Kyler. Kyler with it. Puck around the net. Langley reverses here. Up the middle. The wing. Get out. Nice back check by Walker there. Blake picks it up. Tries to hit Yannick. Yannick has it. It's Zane with him. It's Zane. A line shot just over the net. Puck held in the line. Walker down to Zane, over to Yannick. Yannick. Into the middle. Gets checked. Puck back in. It's through Cam. Sharp angle shot. Blocked. Eli. It's checked there. Cam picks it up though. Cam with it. Cam with the wall. Cam in. Scores. Nice goal by Cam. 3-1 Rockets. Good bounce back from the Rockets with the Rockets here after disappointing penalty there. (3-1). Nice down low. Puck comes out. Down back for it. It's Ben at the far blue line. Ships up to Hudson. Hudson in over the line. Tries to get over to Carter. Eli just overskates that. Picks it up again. It goes down. Carter on the back check here. Nice jump by Parker to block that pass. It's sort of to Hudson. They get crossed up. Ben down low. It's up to Hudson. Hudson goes far side. Carter just out of Carter's reach. Langley dumps it back in. Puck comes out in front. Eli with it. Around to Hudson. Hudson chips it past his man. It's taken down on the back check. No call. June saw back with it. Has Carter. Carter up to Ben. Ben on the line. We've got Cole going to the net. Is it around? Cole just behind the net. Can't quite pick up that puck. Langley through the middle. Gain the line. 4-on-2 here. Puck played through the middle. Parker knocks that puck down. Ben picks it up. Tries to get it to Cole. It's intercepted. Played down on Lincoln. Parker goes down. Mason's got time here. He's got Cole in the middle. Cole picks that up. Nice defensive play there by Langley though, lifting the stick of pole. Junsa gets body position, picks up the puck. Mason chips it to the middle, then picks it up. Mason in over the line. Drops for Cole. The pass intercepted though. Down into the corner. Puck pinned against the end boards. And Langley breaks it out off the glass. Played up. Langley in over the line. Cole on the back check. Knocks that back down the ice. Not going to be enough for icing here. Langley back for it. Reverses. Up the wall. Yannick had it, kept it in for a minute. Over to Kyler. Forward zigzag there. As they try to get open. I'll go for icing. 7-11 left, first period. Walker on the draw. Wins it over to Eli. Eli with it behind the net, gets checked there. Walker picks it up though. Yannick gets taken down. The puck gets out. Zane on the forecheck. Flyer with a stick check. Tyler up to Walker. Walker in. Over the line. Gets checked there. Puck back the other way. Lining got in the way there. Walker, Yannick and Zane 3-on-1 here. Yannick over to Zane. Puck bounces over the stick. Puck into the corner. Puck to the point. Right down in front of the Langley net. Walker battling there. Walker tries to get it to Eli in the middle. Oh, Walker here. Yannick. Langley gets the puck out. Eli back for it. Cam tries to chip that up. Walker gets it to Yannick. Yannick stood up there. Puck into the zone. Eli with it. Eli reverses. Eli hits Carter at the far blue line. Carter a little bit of hands. Monkey off his feet there. Up the wall to Ben. Bounces just past Parker. Parker turns. Back at the boards. To Ben. Hudson picks it up. Rocks another 3-on-2 here. Landing with some good sticks there. Knock it away. Junsa with it. Up to Carter. In over the line. And then he plays it in. Shot over the net. And then he holds the zone. Puck played around. Parker with it. Hudson. It's it back to Parker. That puck's played back in. Hudson with it. Put up to Ben. Ben plays it in the middle to Junsa. Junsa cuts through the middle. Through the D. Shot scores. Nice play by Junsa. And Ben. The Rockets go up 4-1 here. 4:35 left, first period. Couple of goals from the D here. Puck played over to Cole. Cole or Mason. Mason with it. Shot just over the net. Langley plays it out. Blake with it. Cuts back. Plays it up to Mason, or to Emmett. Sorry. Emmett tips around one guy. It's taken. Puck played across to Langley. They dump it back in. Blake on it. Winger not there. Puck to the point. Not out. Tyler goes for it. Puck played into the middle. Cole picks it up. Mason down the wing. That's Emmett in front. Well, pass a little too hard for him. Cole picks it up. Emmett out of the corner. Oh, Mason should have had a penalty there. Did he get stripped? Emmett looking for a change here. Puck played in. Tyler with it. Pressure behind the net. Turns back. Hits Mason. Mason can't get around his defender. Langley back in with it. Puck into the feet. Walker picks that up. Walker plays it. Oh, Zane picks it up before it gets to icing. Yannick in the far corner. Wins that puck battle. Puck to the point, not out. Walker and Eli battling in the corner. Puck played around. Cam with it. Cam tries to play it in front. Nice play there by Eli. Puck played across. Shot wide of the net. Cam plays it to the point, not out. Puck chipped just wide. Langley with a little bit of pressure here. As Lincoln covers the puck. .204 left, first period, 4-1 Rockets. Hudson picks it up off the draw. Gets it out just over the line. Puck played into the middle. Carter plays it off the boards. He's just out. Langley controls. Eli steps up. Puck comes back. Cam knocks it just away last minute. Langley with a little bit of pressure here. Lincoln with a nice save. Carter picks that up. Off the boards and down for an icing. Langley with a bit of a push here. Parker with it, down the boards. Chips it around his gut, defender. Doesn't quite go for an icing. Parker in the corner. Parker still with it. Carter Hudson in the front. Scramble, still loose. Dan out of the corner with it. Parker holds the line. Or no, Chainsaw Hori. Puck around, Carter behind the net. Tries to go in front to Ben. That goes off the side of the net. Puck played back to the point. Chainsaw can't quite hold. Circles back. Gets it over to Parker. Parker with it. Parker through the middle. Checked with the line. Hudson follows up. Puck played down. Langley on a break. Parker coming back. Lincoln with a nice stop there. Chainsaw picks up the rebound. Puck played to the front of the net. Parker in the corner. Ben picks that up. Ben 2-on-4 with Cole. And that'll do it for the first period. 4-1 Rockets. Pretty good period overall. Langley with a bit of a push at the end. Emmett's line will start here for the second period. Out there with Cole and Mason. Blake and Tyler on defense. Off the draw. Tyler wins it. Or Emmett wins it. Back to Tyler. Tyler on the line. Gains the line. Drops for Mason. Puck up in the air. Langley picks that up though. Emmett, nice job backtracking there. Langley still with it though. Played into the middle. Cole picks that up. Tips for Mason. Mason back to Cole. Cole over the line. Gets it deep. Puck played in front by Mason. Chipped by the goalie. Emmett just can't get there. Langley breaks it out. Emmett with it behind his own net. Comes up the wing. Checked just over the blue line. And it goes down. Tyler behind his net. Plays it around for Cole. Cole with it. His pass is deflected. Puck played up to Mason. Mason up to Cole. Cole, long shot. Well, he can't quite catch that one clean. Mason behind the net. Walker taken down, still with it though. Puck played around. Puck intercepted by Yannick. Langley plays it up. Yannick with it. Loses the handle. Gets it in. Just over the line. Langley clears though. Walker picks that up. Walker in over the line. Walker down on the end boards. Down for the puck. Walker and Zane. Walker comes out with it. Zane with it now. Zane tries to go back to the point there. Langley intercepts that. Played down. No call there. Oh. Pass just behind Walker. Walker down low. Puck played around. Cam holds the line. Down to Langley. Langley plays it around. Jigsaw holds. Zane picks it up. Has Yannick. Next to the net, scores! Nice pass by Zane there. See Yannick open. Good shift there for that line. 5-1 Rockets, 17-14 left. Second period. Face off one. Played up to Hudson. Ben with it over the line. Ben down low. He's checked there. Langley takes over. Played up the boards. Parker can't quite hold the line. Parker taken down hard. There'll be a penalty on Langley here. First cross check. Good job by Parker there. The Rockets go to the power play here. 16:54 left, first period. Off the draw. Langley controls. Can't get it out though. Carter with it in the slot. Shot, scores. 8 seconds into the power play there. Good forecheck by that line, and Carter buries. 6-1 Rockets. Then on the draw. Lincoln plays that for Parker. Parker on his net. Taken down, can't credit to Hudson. Langley out of the corner. Puck's out of play. Rockets get a change. Emmett's line comes out. Mason and Cole. Off the draw. Langley controls, but Cole picks that up at the point. He's checked because he gets over the line. Looks like Langley went offside. Jusa. It's up to Mason. Not out. Puck played to Emmett. Emmett in on the line. Check there. Took a drop to Cole. Spin around. Jusa into the middle. Nobody there. Emmett picks up though. Emmett still on it. Down the boards. Good battle there. Cole comes out. Checked there by Langley. Cole out of the corner. Tries to cut it back. Puck chip past Parker. Parker gets back to recover. Parker with it. Parker through the middle. Drops for Cole. Cole slap shot from the start side. And Walker finishes. On the rebound, 7-1 Rockets. Go, Carter. Nice drive by Parker there. Cole the shot on net, and Walker buries the rebound. (7-1), 15:30 left, second period. Off the face-off. Rockets control. Zane bumps it up. Walker on the forecheck, has it. Sees Yannick in the middle. Yannick backhand, tries to go back. Yannick still has it. Cuts it in front. Blake shot just wide. Zane into the corner. Dumps it back deep. Langley check there. Walker on the forecheck. Puck to the point. Kyler with it. Shot. Saved. Rebound. Sits there for a minute. Puck. Up. Langley breaks it out. 3-on-2. Yannick coming back. Yannick to the middle. Last ice. Nice save. Oh. Thought Lincoln had it. 7-2. Tough one. Langley with a nice play there. Execute the 3-on-2 well. 14:37 left. Off the draw. Ben wins it back. Lets in. Back to Kyler. That's giving away the point. Langley comes into the zone. Kyler stands up his man. Ben plays it out. To the line. Ben to Carter. Carter hits it just out over it. Off a glove on the bench. On the draw. Ben wins it up to Carter. Carter into the zone. Stops up. Tries to go into the middle. Langley gets that. Blake trying to change. But gets back. Puck down low. Puck to the point. Just gets past the Langley defender. Langley brings it in. Carter on the forecheck. Puck played through the middle. 2-on-1 here. Done by Kyler. Puck played up to Carter. Carter just dumps it out. Puck played cross ice to Langley. In over the zone. Tyler breaks that up. Lets it out with it. Gets it in for Ben. Ben's got Carter in front. Langley breaks that out. Rockets get a change as Langley dumps it in. Puck played up to Mason. Emmett. That pass is intercepted. Emmett on it. Hudson goes for a change. Langley brings it in. Mason picks that up. Shoots it around his player. But intercepted there. Puck played in. Pull down low. Off of Langley's skate. Puck gets out over the line. Langley's offside. Puck comes to the line. Cole picks it up. Cole in over the line. Cole cuts to the middle. Nice play there. Emmett down low. Langley gets it and fires it down. That'll be just wide of the net for icing. 11:37 left. Second period. 7-2 Rockets. Puck into the ref's feet, off the draw. Langley controls up the boards. Parker pinches down, holds the line. Good battle there. Parker comes up with it. Parker shoots, save. Off the draw. Langley controls. Zane picks that up though. Tries to go for Yannick. Into the corner. Oh! Walker almost pushed that in off the bad giveaway by Langley. Off the draw. Puck's tied up. Zane though on the forecheck. Puck comes around. Parker holds the line. Gets it down deep. Zane down low. Puck just behind Walker. Walker still battling. Parker again holds the line. Langley gets it out. That puck squirts past everybody. Langley in over the line, offside. Lucky break for the Rockets there after a good shift. And puck just squirts out over the line. Down the drop. No. Parker with it. Down the boards. He's muscled off the puck there. Ben cuts that off. Ben in. Over the line. Puck played over across. Langley picks that up. Blocked by Junsa. Puck chipped in. Puck played to the line. Through Carter, not out. Carter still battling. Ben picks it up. Gets up to Carter. Carter, good stick. Around his man. He's checked from behind. Hudson grabs that. Stick knocked out of his hands. Looks like Ben's going to get a penalty for body check. Pretty weak call again. Puck played in. After they missed the slash, it'll be time for a flood here. 9:42 or 9:49 left in the second period here. Rockets shorthanded to start here the second half. 9:49 left, second period. Off the draw. Langley controls to the line. Mason can't get it out. Tyler falls. Langley walks the middle. Nice stick by Mason. Puck it in the middle. Cleared out by Blake. Puck to the line. Not out. Langley into the middle. Shot. Lincoln with a save. He covers. Nice save by Lincoln there. Minute 37 left in the penalty. Mason on the draw. Wins it over. Full to the point. Blocks the path. Puck cross ice. Rockets box it up pretty well here. Blake in the corner. Can't control. Langley touches the middle. Loses the puck. Cole with it. Has Mason. Mason in all alone. Shot scores. Shorthanded. 8-2. Nice pass by Cole to hit Mason. And he rips a snapshot past the goalie. Got Carter out there with Emmett. Minute 9 left in the penalty. Turnover high in the zone. Off the draw. Puck's playing it over. Cam to it first. Cam fires it into the zone. Emmett on the forecheck. Almost turns the puck over. Langley with it. Play it up. Puck played across. Emmett with it. Fires it down. Carter on the forecheck. Gets his stick on that. Not quite far enough for Mason or for Emmett. Langley brings it in on the zone. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Cam back. Hard play in the corner. Langley comes out with it. Plays it down low. Langley to the middle. Nice blocker save by Lincoln there. Into the other corner. Puck still low. Eli comes up with it and fires it down. 5 seconds left in the penalty. That'll do it. The Rockets get a change. Yannick and Walker come out. Ben out of the box. The puck's blocked. To the front. Puck chipped over the net. Here to the line, not out. Back in by Langley. Parker in the corner. Walker rings it around to Zane. Zane with it. Loses the handle momentarily. Well, that's Ben, sorry. Walker can't quite get there on forecheck. I played in the middle. Gene Saw to the line. Yannick. Yannick up. Has Zane over the line. He's held up. Puck played down behind the net. Puck around the boards. Kept in. Zane. Nice job to keep it down low. Parker controls that. Cuts to the middle. Shot. Walker's taken down in front. Zane with it. Tries to go back to the point. Nobody there. Jigsaw keeps that in momentarily. And Walker gets run over again. Walker does a good job to keep on the side. Oh, Parker. I mean, wasn't quite ready for that. Yannick picks that up. And Langley dumps it down. That'll be pricing. Off the draw, Emmett has it behind the net. Emmett turns away from his guy. Has Mason. Draws a couple defenders. Just staying down, Mason with it. Oh, hard play there. Langley player goes down. Nice play by Blake. Didn't keep that in. Emmett with it in the slot. Shot deflected just over the net. Cole Mason get tied up. Langley brings it up. Emmett does a nice job deflection there. That'll be just offside on Langley. 4:50 left, second period. On the draw, Ben wins it back. Tyler over to Blake. Blake in the line. He's taken down. No call. Carter picks that up in front of the net. Langley gets it out of the line. Ben with it. Ben gives it to Tyler. Tyler up to Hudson. Bounces over his stick. And that'll go in Portugal for icing. Rockets change up their D here. Got Cam and Eli out. Puck deflected just wide from the point. Not sure what the whistle was for. Offside? Looks like Langley couldn't hold the line there. Ben on the draw. Wins it over. Puck played up. Puck played around Eli. Cam back for it though. Cam taken down behind his net. Again, no call on the trip. Puck to the point. Making a nice save. Good job by Ben to knock that away. Puck to the line, not out. Rockets puck watching here a little bit. Again, Eli taken down. Ben with it. Up the board, that's intercepted. Held into the line again. And they finally get it out. Cam hits Carter, far side shot, just wide. Ben picks that up. Then tries to go back to Cam, but that doesn't make it to him. Cam can't hold the line. Cam taken down. Puck played up. Ben with it. Ben check there, still with it. Check just as he's entering the line. 2 minutes left, second period here. Langley brings it in front. Lincoln with a save, still loose. And looks like it's covered up. Walker on the draw. Puck to the line, not out. Puck played around. Benson steps in, Zane takes that away. Puck played into the middle. Parker with it. It's up to Yannick. top of his stick. Langley turns it back over, dumps it in. Played out in the front. Blocked there by Junsa. Walker takes his man down. Runs it around to Yannick. Walker picks it up. Hits Zane in the skates. Zane picks it up. Zane around his man. Zane in. Shoots just over the net. Parker Yannick. Yannick comes out of it. Tries to go to Zane. That's intercepted. Puck played back down low. Yannick. Still behind that. Gets taken down hard. No call. Looks like Langley got a penalty. Should have been one on the initial one. Off the draw. Oh. Mason's stick goes down. That'll do it for the first period, for the second period. Minute 52 left in the power play for the Rockets. Should have been a call on the initial one. Yannick got up, gave him a push, and then gave him a penalty for grabbing Yannick's face mask. Eight-2 Rockets. We start the third period here. We'll have a minute 52 power play time. Off the draw. Langley controls, dumps it in on Lincoln. Lincoln plays it into the corner. Emmett leaves for Junsa. Junsa hits Mason at the far blue line. Mason into the slot. Shot high over the net. Cole loses the handle. Niles get it back though. Langley around the net. Got by Mason there to cut that off. Still battling. Mason loses his stick again. Parker holds the line momentarily. Puck comes out. Parker over to Junsa. Junsa back to Parker. Parker up to Emmett. Emmett over the line. Emmett taken down. Parker back to Mason at the point. Hits Junsa. Junsa tries to get back to Mason. Emmett holds the line though. Emmett's got Cole in front. Tries to go in front. Mason just wide. Puck to the net. No. Emmett controls behind. Emmett tries to wrap it in front. Emmett still with it. Tries to go to Junsa. That's intercepted. And Langley gets it out. 26 seconds left in the penalty. Rockets change up. Junsa to Kyler. Kyler tries to go back to Junsa, but that's too far Then Carter picks off that pass. Jump back in. Tyler tries to get cross ice off his shin pad. Carter tries to pick that up off of his stick. Langley into the corner. Gets to the point and just out. Back to even strength here. Langley kills off the penalty. Puck played in. Pass Blake. Shot high and wide. Langley keeps it down low. In front. Lincoln covers. Nice save by Lincoln. Those Rockets leave a player all alone in front. Walker wins it over to Kyler. Kyler behind the net. Blake over for it. Puck's loose. And we'll do it again. Looks like Lincoln's net came off. Up draw. Puck scrambled to the line, out. Langley offside. Rockets have time. Kyler with it. Hits Zane. Just off of his stick. Langley turns it back. Dumps it back in. Kyler chips to the line. Just out. Walker puts it up. Yannick picks it up. Over to Zane. Off of his stick again. A little bit sloppy here. Walker tries to cut it back in. Lincoln with a nice blocker save. Puck up the point, up to the wall. To the point, not out. Tyler intercepts that. As Yannick far side. And dumps it in. Oh, it's on the forecheck. Walker's still with it. Being checked there. Still has it. As Yannick sees Eli up the bench and just goes over his stick and onto the Langley player. Eli. Gets the plate up. Hits Zane. Zane and Walker collide. Puck's played up to Zane. Zane to Walker. Walker in on the line. Walker down low. Still with it. Still battling. Over to Cole. Cole swings it in front. Walker goes for a change. And Langley dumps it out. Langley hard on the forecheck here. Eli over to Cam. Cam up to Cole. Cole dumps it in. It's blocked. Emmett though picks it up. Emmett down around the net. Oh, cuts back in the corner. To the point. In front. To Mason. Mason high and wide. Mason back to Cam at the point. Back down low. Mason on it. To Cam. Cam keeps the line. Gets it back down to Emmett in the corner. Emmett. Down low. Mason on the backtrack. Shoots. Just wide. Cole. Emmett. Emmett with it. Cole tries to go back to Eli at the point. That's intercepted. And Langley breaks out. Mason on the backtrack. Mason picks it up. Battle for it. 13:30 left. Third period. Mason with it. Shot blocked Gets it back. Shot another shot. Save. Langley breaks it out. It's past Hudson. Parker though intercepts that. Cam cuts off his man. Down behind the net. There's a cutter in front. Cam pokes that out. That gets out over the line. Puck's played in. Parker with it. Has Junsaw. Junsaw to Ben. Ben can't control that pass. Junsaw cuts direct into the middle. In over the line. Cuts it around. Hudson tries to go back down to the corner. Parker is beat here. Good job by Lincoln to hold his ground as Junsaw goes into the net. Puck's still loose. Ben on the drop. Ben wins it back. Parker with it. Cuts it back. Nice poke check by Parker. Parker gets it, dumps it down. Puck played to the net. Nice save by Lincoln. Again, the Rockets lose a guy in front. Rockets change up the line here. Off the draw. Rockets control. Blake with it. Blake turns back. Check there. Yannick in a battle. Langley gets it. Walker's got it. Has Zane. Zane in. Shot. Walker to the side. Walker picks that up though. It's Yannick in the middle. Ooh, just a little bit in front of him. Good backtrack by Yannick. Tyler picks that up. Off, funny ball, off the boards. Tyler picks that up. Goes D to D to Blake. Blake chips it up to Yannick. Held in. Comes to Lincoln. Lincoln plays that away. Zane picks that up. Has Yannick far side. Yannick through the middle. Langley gets it, dumps it down. That'll be right on Lincoln, so no icing. Lincoln plays it in the corner for Tyler. Tyler chips it around his man. Rockets get a change. Tyler hits Zane far blue line. Zane plays it. Yannick just outside. Emmett picks that up. Into the zone. 9:14 left, third period. Rockets still up 8-2. Emmett picks that up. To the point. Eli dumps it back in. Pull with it behind the net. Up the can, the point. Shot. Just wide. Held it on the line. Puck played out of the corner. Langley controls. Puck played far side. Around the net. Cam picks it up. To the point, not out. Eli loses his man. Shot, scores. Langley player comes out of the corner and takes it 8-3. Langley. Langley comes in, Blake, nice defensive play. Walker intercepts that pass. Puck played up the boards. Gives it to Zane. Zane with it. Check to the line. Walker chips it around his man. Into the zone. Walker in. Shoots right off the goalie's mask. Back with it. Back to the point for Eli. Eli shot. Saved by the goalie, no rebound. Off the draw. Langley controls. Emmett out of the corner. Gives it to the net. Mason tries to play it across for Cole. That's intercepted. Emmett, nice backtrack there. Puck played into the middle. Dumped in. Cam picks that up. Cam check there. Gets the puck back though. Plays it down for Mason. Mason picks it up. That's Cole and Mason Emmett with him. Gets checked there. Eli picks that up. Plays it back up the boards. Cole gets a piece of that. Can't get it out. Emmett goes for a change. Langley in. Cam picks that up. Gets up to Ben. Ben's got Mason far side. But is intercepted or deflected. Langley player tries to hit Mason. Goes down Mason in front. Backhand. Ben can't get the rebound. Oh, he did get the rebound. Looks like Ben will get credit. A 9-3 Rockets. Nice net drive by Mason. Ben on the drop. 4:14 left, third period. Puck played back to Parker. Parker. Check there. Hudson gets the puck. Can't get it over the line. Parker gets it to the line again, not out. Ben picks it up. Over to Carter. Off of Carter's skate. Inside, tries to stick on through the middle. Gets checked there. Langley in. Parker does a good job. Pulling his guy to the outside. Puck played in front. Parker with it. Puck taken away. Parker again, good stick. Parker, good job battling. Get it up to Carter. Carter, up to Hudson. Hudson. Over the line. Comes in, shoots. Save, rebound. Just wide. Carter, good stick there to knock that pass down. Carter with it. Short side. Shot, save. Off the draw. Puck behind the net. Walker hard in the forecheck. Takes that puck away. It's to Zane. Zane, sharp angle. Wide. Yannick in the corner with it. Puck's taken away by Langley. Law gets back on the forecheck. Walker gets it to Yannick. Yannick tries to go front. To Zane. Yannick gets over to Blake. Blake down low. Puck deflected. Langley in. Yannick, good job there. Puck played just wide. Walker picks that up. Tries to hit Zane. He gets it out. Yannick intercepts that. Then has the puck taken away. Walker chips it out. Zane with it. 2-on-1. Zane rips it off the crossbar. Zane, where you lay down to Walker. Walker shot. Pass. Tried to hit Cole far side. Blake with it. Shot, scores! Blake with a shot from the point. Finds the top of the net. Minute 53 left, or minute 13 left. 10-3 Rockets. Off the draw. Coming in over the line. In the middle, Eli gets taken down. And the puck in the corner. Puck comes out, Cam with it. 26 seconds left. Cam over to Eli. Eli chips it up. That's intercepted. Puck in, shot wide. Cole picks it up. Behind the net. Cole's pass is intercepted. It gets it to the line and just out. Cole picks it up. Got Mason with him. Tries to hit Mason, and that'll do it. The final whistle. Rocks will win this one 5-3, or 10-3, sorry. Another gritty performance by the group there. Good bounce back after a couple tough losses yesterday. Lincoln's solid in net today. No words today. And that'll do it. No words today. Thanks all. We're back at it 2 o'clock today against Kamloops.